If your Maytag front load washer isn't filling up like it should, keeps overfilling, or just won't dispense detergent properly, then there's a good chance the water inlet valve is to blame. I'm Ed with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today I'll show you how to access, test, and replace that valve, step by step. Even if this is your first time tackling a repair like this, don't worry, we'll walk you through it together and make it doable. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. For today's job, you'll need a 1/4-inch nut driver, a multimeter, and a pair of needle nose pliers. And as always, safety first. Always unplug the washer or shut off the power at the breaker before you start. Go ahead and turn off both hot and cold water supplies too. Once that's all squared away, we're ready to get into it. Start by removing the screws holding down the top panel with your 1/4-inch nut driver. Slide the panel back and lift it off. You'll see the inlet valve right at the back where the hoses connect. Now, before you test anything, take a look at the inlet screens inside those valve ports. If they're clogged with sediment or debris, it can slow or block the water flow, even if the valve itself is working fine. If you've ever run into a clogged screen causing weird fill problems, let us know in the comments. You're not alone. To test the valve electrically, plug the washer back in. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electric shock, which could potentially result in serious injury. Please do not test live voltage if you're uncomfortable using a multimeter around live voltage. If you'd like to know more about how to use the multimeter, we put together a comprehensive tutorial for you, so check out the link in the description. Set your multimeter to AC voltage and don't disconnect the wire harnesses from the valve. Place your meter leads on the terminals for the solenoid you're testing. Then, start a wash cycle, or enter the service diagnostic mode, and command that valve on. You should see about 120 volts AC at the terminals when the control is calling for water. If the voltage is there, but no water flows, that valve has failed and needs to be replaced. If there is no voltage, then you want to keep troubleshooting. Could be the wiring, pressure sensor, or the control board. Now, unplug the washer again and make sure the water supply is still off. Then disconnect the inlet hoses. Remove the mounting screws that hold the valve to the cabinet. Go ahead and remove the wiring connectors from the valve and lift it out. And the internal dispenser hoses. Here's the old water inlet valve, and here's the new one. If you've already got the replacement part, you're good to go. If not, just enter your washer's model number over at AppliancePartsPros.com. and we'll help you find the exact match. Reconnect the internal hoses, making sure they're seated all the way, clamped nice and tight. Position the new valve in place and secure it with the mounting screws. Then hook up the wiring connectors to the correct terminal. Finish by reconnecting the hot and cold water hoses. Then reinstall the top panel. Restore power to the washer and turn the water supply back on. Run a short wash cycle or put the machine into a diagnostic mode to check that everything's filling properly and that the valve shuts off when it should. Nice work! You just replaced the water inlet valve on your Maytag front load washer. If this video helped you out, let us know how your repair went in the comments. Need that replacement part? Head to AppliancePartsPros.com, enter your model number, and we'll take care of the rest. Most parts ship fast, so you won't be without your washer for too long. Thanks for choosing us to help with your repair, and we'll see you next time for the next fix.